What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning, and welcome back to Just Above Reality here from beautiful Buffalo International Airport, just outside Niagara Falls. It is still very early. Daybreak is just about to break. So, yeah, let's get going. We are heading to New York City today. With our beautiful TBM 930. Yeah, so just wanted to knock a flight out this morning. I'm going to be gone for a couple of days on this world tour. Taking a little mini vacation. So let's do this nice break it down video. Let's get some lights going on in here.
TOS system test. Okay.
Get that going. And the lights on. Let's go ahead and that's all the way up. Get our cabin lights on. I can see something in here. There we go. Of course, our lovely co-pilot, she's here once again. Looks good. It's our outside temperature. Oh, we don't need any anti-ice. It's warm enough. Go ahead and turn on the cabin lights. Get a little bit of heat in the cabin.
UPS 1132, right turn to Winable, remain this frequency, taxi to cargo via Alpha, Foxtrot, cross
sounds like
runway
UPS
14,
is already
runway 23
on their way this morning.
Winable, Alpha, Foxtrot, parking hold, cross, 1 short of 5 in Foxtrot.
Raphael, thank you. Thank you for the like, buddy. Appreciated. Hope you're having a great day, morning, evening, depending where you're looking from. Alrighty. Let's get this bird awake.
Yes, 1132, cross runway 5 up Foxtrot, Mike in the
Check
cargo.
something
Have
real
yourself a
quick.
good morning.
Make sure the controls are correct. That is correct. This is not correct. I was flying around in my helicopter a couple days ago. Oops. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's back to normal. Let's see here. Turn on weather radar. Probably won't need it. But we'll turn on just to make sure we're good. Okay, no warnings. That's good. Check out our plane here. Get all our lights on that we need. Let's go ahead and request clearance.
Buffalo clearance delivery just above 87 IFR to Kennedy, ready to copy.
Just above 87 is cleared to Kennedy Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 5 climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.5 squawk tree
That's the initial
323.
climb rate. It's going to be 9,000.
Just above 87 cleared to Kennedy Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 5 climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure
Guys, how's the day going?
126.5
Let me know where you guys are watching from. Wunderschönen guten Tag, falls ihr Deutschland seid.
Contact ground on 133.2 ready to taxi.
Climb 1500. Okay, we are ready to taxi. What we're taking out from runway 5. Check you on the charts. Okay, that's down there. Got a little bit of sniffles, guys.
Buffalo ground just above 87 with Alpha ready to taxi IFR.
Just about 87 taxi to Hold short runway 5 via taxiway Alpha.
Excuse me. Allergies are kicking my butt today.
120.51 ready.
Okay.
Taxiing hold short runway 5 using taxiway Alpha just above 87.
Brakes off. Let's get going. Quick flight control check. It's good. Good. It's all good. Still very early. Year in Buffalo. Oh, there's a UPS coming in on final. Gonna wait here as the UPS lands in front of us. Yeah, they didn't. But, okay. They're gone. I don't know what happened there. No, there was nothing there. Yeah, the ATC on Flight Sim isn't that great. I need to get on Bat Sim. Still haven't tried that yet. Or Pilot Edge, whatever it's called. Nathan, how's your morning going? Hope you're having a good one. Very early here. It's about 5 in the morning in Buffalo, New York. We got a nice little flight plan. I'm gonna be heading quickly spin around Niagara Falls. Should be a nice little night mod that I have. And after that, we are heading down to New York. Let her take over radio. Okay, flaps set to takeoff position. Turn on landing lights. Thank you. Be nude. Thank you. Thank you for the like, buddy.
Buffalo Tower, just above 87 at runway 5, ready for departure IFR to Kennedy.
Just above 87 QNH 30.06 wind 051 at 8. Cleared for takeoff runway 5.
Cleared for takeoff runway 5, just above 87.
Alright, we're ready to go. Line us up here. Let's get going. $80 knots. And we're up. Let's get that gear in.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
Good morning, Iowa.
Landing gear.
Jeez, is your day just starting or
Landing
is your
gear.
day just finishing?
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Just above 87 contact Buffalo departure on 126.5.
126.5, just above 87.
What's going on here?
Buffalo departure, just above 87
Okay,
is at
that was weird.
1,600 feet, climbing 9,000 feet. Just about 87 Buffalo departure.
Scooby G, thank you. Thank you for the like, buddy.
As planned.
Let's check out here. Buffalo, New York. Thank you very much for the stay. Stay was a little extended. Go ahead and turn off our taxi lights. Just have our landing lights on. Corn is growing. It's good, man. kind of weird. My flight plan's not showing up. She had set up a flight plan. Alright. We'll just wing it. Yeah, I actually don't want to go that high. I want to stay nice and low. Cancel IFR.
Buffalo departure just above 87. Cancel IFR at this time. Just about 87 IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Buffalo approach just above 87 is type RTBM 96 miles east of November Yankee 49er 4,300 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Just above 87 Buffalo approach. Squawk 2414.
Nathan, thank you. Thanks for like, buddy. Hope everybody's having a good morning.
Or just above 87.
Just above
So we
87,
are
radar contact 5
gonna
miles
head
east of November Yankee 49er
to
4,100
KJFK. We're heading to New York, but we're gonna make a quick little spin
Cleared
at
through the Charlie airspace just above 87.
where we going? Niagara Falls. I'm gonna do a quick spin at Niagara.
Airport 29, proceed taxiways Mike Delta Echo, look short of both the runways.
Buffalo approach just above 87 4 miles northeast of November Yankee 49er. Request IFR to Kennedy, ready to copy.
Just above 87 is cleared to Kennedy Airport this mile. Squawk 2414.
Beautiful morning here over Ontario.
Just about 87 cleared to Kennedy Airport as filed. Squawk 2414.
Just above 87, read back correct. Radar contact 3,400 feet. QNH 30.06 turn. Left heading 310.
Well, I hope you have a
Location
good
confirmed.
night.
Maintain
Get some
11,000
sleep soon, buddy.
Turn left heading 310. Proceed on course climb and maintain 11,000 feet just above 87.
Cancel.
Buffalo approach just above 87 would like to cancel IFR.
Just above 87, IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
Approach just above 87 is type RTBM 95 miles southwest of November Yankee 242,300 feet.
There it is.
Flight
Beautiful
following.
Niagara Falls. At morning break.
Squawk 6054. Squawk 6054 just above 87. Just above 87 radar contact 5 miles north of Charlie November Foxtrot 9er 2,000 feet. QNH 0.06.
That wasn't that nice.
Roger just
Going.
above 87.
Spin around again. Come on. Slip you around here. Get a better look at the falls.
Just about 87 contact Buffalo approach on 126.5. 126.5 for just above 87.
Nice calm waters this
Buffalo
morning.
approach
Too much
just
is
above
glass.
1,900 feet.
Just above 87, Buffalo approach QNH 30.06. Continue as planned.
There you go. One last shot of the Niagara Falls and get out of here. And make our way down to New York now.
Niagara Falls is a group of 3 waterfalls at the southern end of Niagara Gorge, spanning the border between the province of Ontario
thank
in
you.
Canada
Thank you
and
for sharing the
state
stream,
of New
babe.
York
Nathan,
in
thank
the
you.
United States. The largest of the 3 is Horseshoe Falls, also known as Canadian Falls, which straddles the international border of the 2 countries. The smaller American Falls and Bridal Veil Falls lie within the United States. Bridal Veil Falls are separated from Horseshoe Falls by Goat Island and from American Falls by Luna Island, with both islands situated in New York. Located on the Niagara River, which drains Lake Erie into Lake Ontario, the combined falls have the highest flow rate of any waterfall in North America that has a vertical drop of more than 50 meters. During peak daytime tourist hours, more than 168,000 cubic meters of water goes over the crest of the falls every minute. Horseshoe Falls is the most powerful waterfall in North America, as measured by flow rate. The falls are 27 kilometers north-northwest of Buffalo, New York, and 121 kilometers south-southeast of Toronto, between the twin cities of Niagara Falls, Ontario, and Niagara Falls, New York. Niagara Falls was formed when glaciers receded at the end of the Wisconsin glaciation,
Buffalo
and water
approach
from the
just
newly
above
formed
87.
Great Lakes carved a path
Request
over
clearance
and through
to
the Niagara
transition Charlie
Escarpment en
airspace.
route to the Atlantic Ocean.
Just above
Niagara
87
Falls is
Buffalo
famed
approach.
for its beauty
Clear
and is a
through the Charlie
valuable
airspace.
source of hydroelectric power. Balancing recreational, commercial,
Cleared through
and
Charlie
industrial
airspace,
uses has
just
been a
above
challenge
87.
for the stewards of the falls since the 19th century.
There you go. Fun little tidbit about Niagara Falls. We are flying again with Bush Talk Radio. So every time a little bit of a interesting information pops up, just gonna play it for us. Learn something here on our New York trip. Beautiful morning in upstate New York. Clear skies. Should be a nice, relaxing flight into JFK.
Airport 29, cross runway 23.
I am, in general, from California, and I live in Germany. So, kind of international. But yeah, I've been in Germany for about 5 years now.
Buffalo is the second largest
Just
city
above
Originally
in the state of
Buffalo
New York
approach.
and the largest city
Los
in
Angeles,
West
California.
As of 2019 census estimates, the population was
126.15 for just above 87.
255,284. The city is the county seat of Erie
Buffalo
County and
approach
serves
just
as a
above
major
87,
gateway for commerce and
2,400
travel
feet.
across the Canadian border, forming part of the binational Buffalo-Niagara region and Buffalo-Niagara Falls metropolitan area. As of 2018, the Buffalo-Niagara Falls metropolitan area had a population of 1,130,152. The combined statistical area, which adds Cattaraugus County, had a population of 1,215,826 inhabitants. The Buffalo area was inhabited before the 17th century by the Native American Iroquois tribe and later by French colonizers. The city grew significantly in the 19th and 20th centuries as a result of immigration, the construction of the Erie Canal and rail transportation, and its close proximity to Lake Erie. This growth provided an abundance of fresh water and an ample trade route to the Midwestern United States while grooming its economy for the grain, steel and automobile industries that dominated the city's economy in the 20th century. Since the city's economy relied heavily on manufacturing, deindustrialization in the latter half of the 20th century led to a steady decline in population. While some manufacturing activity
What
remained
part of
following the Great
Ohio
Recession,
are you
Buffalo's
from, man?
economy has transitioned to service industries
What are
with
you
a
doing
greater
up all
emphasis
night?
on healthcare, research and higher education, including being home to a top research university, the University at Buffalo. Buffalo is on the eastern shore of Lake Erie, at the head of the Niagara River, 16 miles south of Niagara Falls. Its early embrace of electric power led to the nickname the
Flying
City
over
of Light.
Buffalo.
The city is also famous for its urban planning and layout by Joseph Ellicott, an extensive system of parks designed by Frederick Law Olmsted, as well as significant architectural works. Its culture blends northeastern and midwestern traditions, with annual festivals including Taste of Buffalo and Allentown Art Festival, 2 professional sports
CJ,
teams
thank
and a
you.
Division
Thank
I
for like,
college
buddy.
team,
Appreciate
and a
it.
thriving and progressive music and arts scene. The Curtiss P-40 Warhawk is an American single-engined, single-seat, all-metal fighter
Yeah.
and ground attack aircraft
Definitely.
that first flew in 1938. The P-40 design was a modification of the previous Curtiss
going on, brother?
P-36 Hawk, which reduced development
Hope
time
you're doing good.
and
Hope
enabled
you're
a
doing
rapid
good.
entry into production and operational service. The Warhawk was used by most Allied powers during World
Be
War
having a
II
good morning,
and remained
evening.
in frontline service until the end of the war. It was the third most produced American fighter of World War II, after the P-51 and P-47. By November 1944, when production of the P-40 ceased, 13,738 had been built, all at Curtiss-Wright Corporation's main production facilities at Buffalo, New York.
There you go. As we leave Buffalo behind us, making our way down. In the middle of nowhere. Next up, we are heading over to Ohio River as we continue our flight over to New York, New York. This just feels like we got a whole bunch of nothing. You can kind of see where we're headed. Oops. We're just pretty much crossing over New York here, and then we're gonna come right into Pennsylvania a little bit, and then up into New York City. But not too much out here in the boonies. Raphael, what's up, buddy? For some reason I didn't see a post there. It's been like a million years since I've been in Berlin, Nathan. Sun's slowly creeping on us there. So we're flying across a bunch of flat valley land here. Moonshine country, isn't that around here? Go up a little bit. We'll go up to 3,000. We saw in Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo approach. It's peaking. It's peaking. Look at these gorgeous colors out here. Get the drone out. A few shots here in this early morning. That was weird. nice color behind us there. Yeah, looks like there's a few storm clouds down there. Hopefully they don't get into that. We don't need that.
Just about 87 yards leaving lead airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Cleveland Center on 125.875.
Cleveland Center.
Going to 125.875, just above 87. Cleveland Center, just above 87, 3,000 feet.
Just above 87 Cleveland Center, QNH 30.0.
Let me know when you want time.
Ohio, that's you. Cleveland Center. What's up, CJ? How's the day going? Yeah. I'll say hi to Peter for you. I'm in West Germany, so I'm kind of far from Berlin. Hello, Mrs. Sunshine. Just peeking out there. Just noticed that the colors got very red. Sun is slowly starting to peek out of here. Yeah, I'm a little far from Peter. Oh, I got the hiccups. Horrible.
Flight level 320, you said 1144. Thank you.
It's an awesome time to fly. Not often in the air at this time. Beautiful sunrise here next to us. You ever been out to Germany, Nathan? You made it here? I like it. It's been a little annoying lately. I haven't been able to really go anywhere thanks to this wonderful pandemic. It's also one of the reasons why I'm flying all the time, because that gets me out of the house and around the world, so to speak. And like I said, this is our world tour with Just Above Reality. We are heading into New York today, and then in the real world, I'm going on a mini vacation. I'm gonna go head up north. So, hey baby, that's my wonderful girlfriend, who I'm gonna go see today. So I will not be streaming again until Monday, but that's alright. Sometimes you gotta take a break, take some days off.
Track 0907, clear direct Tiger.
enjoy some family time. Should be getting into New York around 6 a.m. It's when the streets are just getting alive in New York. Go ahead and turn off these overlights. We don't need them anymore.
Cleveland Center, Delta 17.
Lieutenant, good morning. FedEx 152, level 330.
Delta 17.
FedEx 152, Cleveland Center, Roger. And would you like direct to Miglo?
FedEx 152, direct to where, sir?
Would you like direct to Miglo?
Take over our plane here again.
That sounds great.
We're gonna
FedEx
go
152,
flying.
clear direct to Miglo intersection.
FedEx 152,
This plane
direct to
can
Miglo.
do stunts. Just cause our passengers to puke a little. Okay, so he's come to visit you in the States. It's twin girls, reaction to refried beans. Yeah, I'm trying to culture Germans into our delicious foods that we have in America. And not just American, you know, Mexican food, Thai, Spanish, all that stuff. So yeah, I do cook an American flair out here, and a lot of my friends are very surprised at the stuff we eat, but they like it. I mean, the ones I know, they like it, but spicy. Everybody has a problem with spicy food. No one can handle spicy food out here. Got a little highway underneath us here. No idea where we are. Getting very close to Pennsylvania. It's just weird that we are in Cleveland Center, but I guess there's nothing out in Pennsylvania. Well, it's Pittsburgh, but that's further south. We're just cruising on here. It's our next stop here, the Ohio River.
FedEx 150,
After that,
and
we're
good day, contact
heading back
Cleveland
out
Center 134.77.
down to New York.
3477,
Man, this is really country out here. I've never been to the East Coast other than New York City. So this is also a first trip for me. Love to have your experience. Come on out, man. Oh, once the pandemic is over, come on out to Germany. It's beautiful out here. Although this is pretty nice looking too. We got a bunch of rolling hills here. Gorgeous countryside here. My dad used to drive up and down the East Coast back when he was a little wild gun. To get a Trans Am and just kind of cruise the country. I think he's seen more of America than I have.
FedEx 1710, contact New York Center on 133.35. FedEx 1710.
Good morning, ATS 474 310.
KBUF 474, Cleveland Center, good morning.
You ever flying to SFO? Of course, all the time. I lived in SFO for a year. San Francisco. In game. Yeah, we got a couple of videos. I did a long haul flight. I'm not sure if it's on my Facebook or my YouTube channel, where I flew non-stop from KSFO to Portugal. I think the whole thing was like 11 hours. It's ridiculously long. But yeah, definitely. I love SFO.
Good morning, Gashari 8132 Heavy, flight number 350.
It's a beautiful airport to fly over.
Sorry, 8132 Heavy, Cleveland Center, good morning.
What about you? You like SFO? Is that one of your favorite airports? So we are coming up to the Ohio River. No idea what that is.
Good morning, Frontier Flight 132, wicked 350.
That must be this up in front of us here.
Frontier Flight 172, Cleveland Center, good morning. Nobody's really said anything about the rides. If anything, I guess we'll just do something like that.
It's kind of continuous flight right now, just started.
Just above 87, contact Cleveland Center on 124.325. UPS 1126, contact Cleveland Center on 124.325.
124.325. We're just above 87. Cleveland Center, just above 87, 3,000 feet. Just about 87 Cleveland Center, QNH 30.10, continue as planned.
KDSM.
Cleveland Center, UPS.
The Ohio River is a 981-mile
King
long river in the
J13,
United
what's up,
States.
buddy?
It is located in the Midwestern and Southern United States, flowing southwesterly from western Pennsylvania south of Lake Erie to its mouth on the Mississippi River at the southern tip of Illinois. It is the third largest river by discharge volume in the United States and the largest tributary by volume of the north-south flowing Mississippi River that divides the eastern from western United States. The river flows through or along the border of 6 states, and its drainage basin includes parts
How
of
do you
14
say that?
states.
Those
Its largest
mornings?
tributary, the
This-
Tennessee River,
this
the
mornings?
basin includes several
International
states
Airport?
of the southeastern U.S. It is the source of drinking water for 3 million people.
That does not sound like it's in
The
Ohio.
River just below Louisville is obstructed by rapids known as the Falls of the Ohio.
King
where the water
J
level
King
reaches 26 feet
J13. Thank you,
and is
buddy. Yeah,
impassable
all is
for
well
navigation.
here. Just
The
doing a
McAlpine
nice
Locks and Dam, a
Thursday
shipping
morning
canal
flight.
bypassing the rapids, now allows commercial navigation from the forks
Heading
of the
into
Ohio to Pittsburgh to
New
the
York
port of
City.
New Orleans at the mouth of the Mississippi on the Gulf of
So Nathan,
Mexico.
you in the middle of
The name
Iowa.
Ohio comes from the Seneca, Ohio, lit, good river. European discovery of the Ohio River may be attributed to English
How's your day going,
explorers in
King?
Virginia in the latter half of
Hope
the
you're having a good
17th
morning,
century. In his
afternoon,
notes
or
on the state of
evening. I don't think it's
Virginia
evening
published
yet,
in
but afternoon.
1781-82, Thomas Jefferson stated, "The Ohio is the most beautiful river on earth. Its current gentle, water's
Is
clear
that this river
and
underneath
bosom
us here?
smooth and unbroken by rocks
bit
and
turbulence
rapids,
here.
a single instance only accepted.
We are
In
very
the late
low
18th century,
ground.
the river was the southern boundary
right.
of the Northwest Territory. It became a primary transportation route for
Might go a little bit
pioneers
higher.
during the westward expansion of the early U.S. The river is sometimes considered as the western extension of the Mason-Dixon line that divided Pennsylvania from Maryland, and thus part of the border between free and slave territory, and between the northern and southern United States or Upper South. Where the river was narrow, it was the way to freedom for thousands of slaves escaping to the north, many helped by free blacks and whites of the Underground Railroad resistance movement. The Ohio River is a climatic transition area, as its water runs along the periphery of the humid subtropical and humid continental climate areas. It is inhabited by fauna and flora of both climates. In winter, it regularly freezes over at Pittsburgh but rarely farther south towards Cincinnati and Louisville. At Paducah, Kentucky, in the south, near the Ohio's confluence with the Mississippi, it is ice-free year-round.
There you go. So we learned a fun fact of the Ohio River. Rapid City Airport. Rapid City Regional Airport. That's a nice little airport. Single runway. What you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gate terminal. That's not bad. Is that where you're at? Is that your? Or where is that? And that is in South Dakota. What you doing in South Dakota? It looks like that could be the river down there below us. Oh, we got lucky. Got a hefty storm down there. You kind of see it off in the distance. Not for us. We got a nice clear path.
FedEx 36, 2 minutes to the right.
Guessing.
FedEx 36, would you like direct to the Ebony intersection?
Was it RC? RCA? KRCA? Tell me here. Rap. Too late. K-Rap. That's a cool name. Where's the P coming from? Ah, from Rapid City. Got it.
FedEx 36, clear direct to Ebony.
So you're a fan for airports and airport codes, huh?
Roger.
I know most of the major ones. I haven't flown much in the regional airports. Speaking of which, got a nice little runway below us here. What is this?
FedEx 152, have a good day. Contact Cleveland Center 134.12.
Cute little runway.
Bye-bye.
Getting sun is rising more and more by the minute. we are clearing mountains, I guess rolling hills of Pennsylvania, I guess you could say. Let's have some fun. It's awesome, man. Check out my Instagram, buddy. Just above 87. Sorry, that's my call sign here. At just above reality. Post a bunch of photos all the time. Some really nice screenshots. And also following a bunch of other flight enthusiasts. I'm gonna get real low here and just kind of fly right over these trees. Pull up here a little bit. Don't want to mow any lawns today. Let's have a little fun with our airframe here. Let's do a little inverted flight. See how long our passengers can hold it out.
Contact Cleveland Center 134.12.
3412, GPS 474, take care.
Flying into the sun.
Frontier Flight 172, have a good day. Contact Cleveland Center 125.42.
542, good day.
Alright, we're on flight path. It's normal. Don't look at me like that. It's a normal day. Flying around. I love this plane. You can definitely have some fun with it. More of a stick and a rudder nerd. Not real smart on that stuff. It's easy. I like the TBM. It's fast, turboprop, and it's good looking. Man, we got some heavy pollen at the moment in Germany. Messing with me. That's a good looking plane. I like it. Oh, excuse me. Just passing US Highway 15. As we are making our way into New York. About a half an hour. That's what I call my GoPro camera.
124.9er, just above 87. New York Center, just above 87, 3,500 feet.
Just above 87 New York Center, QNH 30.04, continue as planned.
find here? New York Center. My list. Found it.
Double 1209, do not exceed Mach 77 for now.
Going to 18.6 just above 87. Takeoff and approach just above 87, 3,500 feet.
Just above 87, takeoff and approach to UNH 30.0, continue as planned.
Approach. Here's our destination. Not too far away now. About 100 miles away. Getting nice and bright now. Sun is shining. Those are 4. What? I got my daughter to set it all up for me. In the meantime, I'm gonna chill. Sheesh? What the heck does that mean? What do you mean by sheesh? Is that your daughter said that? What she set up for you? Did you flight sim? Or what? Instagram. Ah. Gotcha. Cool, man. Yeah, definitely hit that follow button. Yeah, I fly pretty much everything. From big boys to smaller planes.
123.625 for just above 87.
I'm gonna fly again on Monday,
3,500 feet.
and then I'm going to take a nice. Maybe I'll do a 747. I'll do a 747 into DC. It'll be kind of fun. I like to switch up the planes. This one's great for flying low and shorter distances. Although I did do the Atlantic crossing with this plane from Germany. Ow. From Germany to England up to Scotland to Iceland, from Iceland to Greenland, from Greenland to Goose Bay, Canada, and from Goose Bay down to Montreal, from Montreal to Buffalo, New York, and now we're here. 7 parts in.
124.5 for just above 87.
Do I have a champ? I have a
Wilkes-Barre
champ.
approach just above
What's a champ?
87, 3,600 feet.
Just above 87 Wilkes-Barre approach, QNH 30.02, continue as planned.
What do you mean by that? I didn't get that. You have a champ? Champion? What do you mean? Alright, I guess we're not gonna get too lucky. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit of rain before New York. Gonna get a little wet.
Just above 87 contact Wilkes-Barre approach on 126.3.
126.3, just above 87. Wilkes-Barre approach just above 87, 3,500 feet.
Just above 87 Wilkes-Barre approach, QNH 30.0.
Wilkes-Barre approach target. So we're flying over to the Delaware Water Gap before making our approach into JFK. Oh, gotcha, the last time you flew. 1927 Champ 1. Wow. That's a gorgeous plane. So you're flying in real life or just in the simulator? And if you're in the simulator, look me up. My call sign on Microsoft 2020 is just above 87. Some nice countryside here today. Got enough fuel on board to make it in. this weather is. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be right on top of us. But green isn't bad. Green's okay. Yellow's and red is void at all costs. Beautiful sunrise here. Someone's a little far. Was that a prison? That totally is a prison. Just saw that. Yeah, that's definitely a prison. Barbed wire, double fence. Those are random. On that outer marker of JFK, it's a little staticky. Nice little town underneath us here. Passing US 11 and Interstate 81 is coming up. Not sure what river that is. Can't quite read it on the map. Nice, man. That's cool. Yeah, I only have a couple of hours in a Cessna under my belt. Nothing too crazy like that. One day I hope to get my PA. But for now, I am just flying in the sim world. Got somebody flying up there. We are staying low and cruising. Let's see what happens once we pass this Delaware water gap. We might have to go a little bit higher. We'll see. We'll see how the cloud coverage hits us. If it's not too bad, screw it. We'll head straight into New York. If it is higher, then we'll have to just figure it out as we go. That's cool, man. Would you fly over Ohio? Is that about your area? Or would you have the privilege of flying that thing?
Just above 87 contact approach on 120.9
120.9 for just above 87. Approach just above 87, 3,500 feet. Just about 87 approach QNH 30.03. Continue as planned.
approach.
3,500 feet.
Just above 87, Wilkes-Barre approach, QNH 30.03, continue as planned.
Alright, looks like we're coming up to our next waypoint. And then we're gonna have to kind of do a little bit of maneuvering, see how we avoid some of these thicker clouds. Yeah, we might get lucky. Clouds, I don't mind. Sun is rising over. Are we still in Pennsylvania? Upstate Pennsylvania. Making our way into New York. New York, New York. Perfect flight weather so far. Might have a little bit of clouds coming in on the very end. Might get a little wet. This plane will get washed. Bunch of nice little lakes here. Sun is gorgeous. Beautiful day here in the East Coast, USA. On the seventh leg of our world tour, slowly making our way. After today's flight, it's going to be pretty much coastal waters all the way down to Florida, then across to Cuba. Then we're going to head into Central America, make our way down to Chile.
119.65 for just above 87. Allentown approach just above 87, 3,500 feet.
Just above 87, Allentown approach, QNH 30.05, continue as planned.
first clouds. Should be interesting. Wow, with floats, that's awesome. Nice, man. It's awesome. I like Bells. Those are fun helicopters. That's awesome, dude. So, oh yeah, you definitely flight nut. That's cool though. Should we try to head for that gap over there? Or should we try to break right through here? Let's head through here. Break through that U. But we are coming away up to our next land marker here.
The Delaware Water Gap is a water gap on the border of the U.S. states of New Jersey and Pennsylvania, where the Delaware River cuts through a large ridge of the Appalachian Mountains. The gap constitutes the southern portion of the Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area, which is used primarily for recreational purposes, such as rafting, canoeing, swimming, fishing, hiking, and rock climbing. The Delaware Water Gap is known for its depth, width, and scenic beauty. It is more than 1,200 feet from mountaintop to the river surface, nearly a quarter mile wide at river level and about a mile wide from the top of Mount Tammany to the top of Mount Mincy. Sand and rock move with the river flow, continuing to scour out the riverbed and making the water gap larger over time.
There you go. Fun little fact. Alright, so we're going to have to thread this needle here. Let's try to avoid some of these darker ones. A little bit higher. Big marshmallow clouds around us here, but not looking too bad. Let's get a little bit higher here. Doing a little cloud surfing. Jeez, that was close. I don't want to get a lightning strike. What is going on with the weather over here? Really insane. We're gonna fly this bird by ourselves here as we try to avoid these clouds here real quickly. Just kind of surfing over them. Kind of a mix. It's a mix of fog and a rain cloud. Let's go under. See what it looks like underneath. Might get a little wet. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch the speed. Going a little bit fast there. Betsy, thank you for liking the post. Don't forget to like the stream. Helps with the algorithm. What are we flying into? This looks like the beginning of a horror film.
New York approach jet speed 89er tree is passing 2,900 feet, descending 2,000 feet.
Jet speed 89er tree, New York approach, QNH 29er.999er, continue to VINGF as planned.
Looks like we're right here. It's got some clouds, but no precipitation on us at the moment, so that's alright. We can deal with that. Guys, if you're new to the stream, please do not forget to smash that like button, hit that follow, and type in I notify so you're always up to date when we are flying around. And continuing our world tour. We are flying low at the moment, trying to keep under these clouds. Oh, a little bit of turbulence here. Nice and warm, so don't need any anti-icing. That's good.
Tower 7 is 45 miles west, 1,800 feet with Sierra to land. Just about 87 Kennedy Tower. QNH 29er.999er with 067 and 23. Make left base, runway 4 left. Make left base runway.
Alright, so we're cleared for 4 left into Kennedy. But we're gonna take our time before we head into the runway, because we're gonna actually check out New York real quick. So 4 left, we're gonna be coming in from the bay, from Jamaica Bay. Is that school? Oh wow. So he's a crop farmer, huh? Wow, that's cool. Dude, that fool's crazy. That's cool. Yeah, I'll check him out, definitely. Is there a crop duster, or that just looked like that on that profile photo? Does he actually do aeronautical shows? Alright guys, we are slowly getting into New York, lower New York Bay. Then we'll make our way up, fly by the Statue of Liberty, and then head through the city, and then once we pass Central Park, we'll make our way for our landing. Looks like we got lucky with the weather. It is a little overcast now, but most of that storm system is to the south of us, so that's good. Don't really have to worry about that today. And you can see it's kind of our little last bit of flight path, just flying over the city there before we head into the airport. Sweet. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check them out. That's one thing I miss. You don't get that in Germany. Air shows. I love that in America. Used to always go to March Air Force Base out in California. Or when I lived in Vegas, I was out at Nellis to watch the air shows. Oh, those are different times. Ooh, we're getting beat up a little bit here. We're gonna skip the lower bay and head straight into New York. Looks like it clears up a little bit. Looks like we might have some sunshine in New York. That'd be great. I'm gonna fly this puppy manually. 18% fuel left on board. Looks like we timed that one just right. Should be enough to do a pass over New York before we head on in. It's very nice of you, but we are not landing yet.
Clear to land runway 4 left number 2 just above 87.
I see who we're behind, supposedly. But we are going to do a scenic flight over New York first before we land. But thank you very much, Tower. We appreciate you being with us. What airport is that? Pop quiz. Nathan. What airport? Right there. We are just east of Upper Bay, New York. What airport? KEWR, also known as. There she is, ladies and gentlemen, the Statue of Liberty. In all her glory. We're gonna get down nice and low.
The Statue of Liberty National Monument is a United States national monument comprising Liberty Island and Ellis Island in the U.S. states of New Jersey and New York. It includes the Statue of Liberty by sculptor Frederic Auguste Bartholdi and the Statue of Liberty Museum, both situated on Liberty Island, as well as the former immigration station at Ellis Island, which includes the Ellis Island Immigrant Hospital. The monument is managed by the National Park Service as part of the National Parks of New York Harbor Office.
Good day, JetBlue 1.
Upper New York Bay, or Upper Bay, is the traditional heart of the port of New York and New Jersey, and often called New York Harbor. It is enclosed by the New York City boroughs of Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Staten Island, and the Hudson
There
County,
she is,
New
the
Jersey,
Statue of Liberty.
municipalities of Jersey City and Bayonne.
I was there once as a kid. Got to go on top.
The Black Tom
like when that was
explosion
still
took
allowed.
place on July 30th, 1916 on Black Tom Island, which
See if we
lays
can
in
get a
New York
screenshot.
Harbor between Jersey City and Liberty Island. In 1916, the United States was still neutral in World
Got
War
it.
I, but supplied only the Allies with
Got
war
the picture.
materiel, thanks to the blockade of Germany. Black Tom Island, owned by the Lehigh Valley Railroad, had developed into a major munitions depot where many hundreds of tons of munitions were stored awaiting delivery to Europe. German agents, in an act of sabotage, set fire to the pier during the night.
Oops.
The fires eventually
Down,
ignited almost
1471,
1,000 tons of explosives,
Alice
creating
Borek.
one of the most powerful man-made blasts recorded prior to the invention of the nuclear bomb. The
All right, clear
explosion
lane,
was the
1471.
equivalent of a 5.0 on the Richter scale and was felt as far away. The
Foxtrot
World
Bravo,
Trade
hold
Center
4
is a mostly completed complex of buildings in Lower Manhattan, New York City, U.S., replacing the original 7 buildings on the same site that were destroyed in the September 11th attacks. The site is being rebuilt with up to 6 new skyscrapers, 4 of which have been completed, a memorial
I was
and
there
museum to
when I was a
those
kid.
killed in the attacks, the elevated
On
Liberty
top of the
Park
World Trade
adjacent to the
Center.
site, containing
Remember eating
the
a
St.
hot dog
Nicholas
up there.
Greek Orthodox Church and Vehicular Security
Exactly, Nathan.
Center,
That is
and a
Newark.
transportation hub. The 104-story One World Trade Center, the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere, is the lead building for the new complex. The original World Trade Center comprised the Twin Towers, which opened in 1973 and were the tallest buildings in the world at the time of their completion. They were destroyed on the morning of September 11, 2001, when Al-Qaeda-affiliated hijackers flew 2 Boeing 767 jets into the complex.
Why are you still
in an
awake?
act of terrorism. The attacks on the World Trade Center killed 2,753 people. The new complex includes 1 World Trade Center, 3 World Trade Center, 4 World Trade Center, 7 World Trade Center, and 1 other high-rise office building planned at 2 The Empire State Building is a 102-story Art Deco skyscraper in Midtown Manhattan in
There it
New York
is.
City. It
Old
was
Empire
designed
State
by
Building,
Shreve, Lamb
where
and
King
Harmon
Kong
and
hung
built
out.
from 1930 to 1931. Its name is derived from Empire State, the nickname of the state of New York. The building has a roof height of 1,250 feet and stands a total of 1,454 feet tall, including including its antenna. The Central Park is
One
an
more fun
urban
fact.
park
We'll do
in
Central
New York
Park.
City located between the Upper West and Upper East sides of Manhattan. It is the fifth largest park in the city by area, covering
Yeah, I can shut her up.
843 acres. It is the most visited urban...
There you go. Yeah, she gets a little crazy over cities, and there's a lot of information. Alright, let's make our way to runway, what do you say, was it 06, I believe? Or was it 04? 04. It's all good, Nathan. It's all good. No worries. It's all for fun here. It's nothing too serious. We're just enjoying this beautiful morning here over New York as we're going to make our way now in to runway 4 left at John F. Kennedy. That's going to be our flight for today. Alright, I can see the airport over there. We'll just do a nice little pass here again. One more flyby here. On this beautiful city.
Delta,
Yeah, we're 4 left. Over there, the Hudson, where Sully landed his airplane. I'm sure we've all seen the movie and know the story. Looks like they redid New York. Looks a lot cleaner now. Bridges look a lot better. They were not too good on the first versions. Got a nice little boat over there. Alright, that's gonna do it for this little mini New York tour. Let's head over to runway 4 left and start our final approach. For some reason we are also 4 left. It would have been easy for us just to be 4 right with all the other smaller planes, but whatever. Except for 4 left.
Departure 1009, you take care.
Let's go ahead and get our gear down.
Land 4 right,
Where's the wing? Still here.
Alright, 4 left, Foxtrot, cross 224 left, and then Bravo, monitor ground.
Let's see, we got a little bit of wind. We got 24 mile per hour, 27 knot, 26, 27 knot crosswind. Coming from the southwest. So, it's a little windy. It's got a little bit of turbulence. Let's go. First gear flaps.
118.4 for FedEx 1431.
Got 3 green on the landing gear. Just follow those 2 guys in, and should be good to go. I should cut them a little tighter. I see the runway. Avianca. We're gonna just have to kind of cut in line between all these larger jets. That's okay. We'll get there.
Avianca 42, contact New York approach on 134.3 flight.
Yep. Do a little bit of crabbing. Not too much, just a little bit.
134.3
Still got some good speed.
Avianca 42.
Get a little bit lower here. Hard time seeing the runway. We're flying right into the sun. We got Delta ahead of us there. I'm gonna do my turnout at the last second. Try to keep my speed up at the moment. It's because I got a bunch of commercial jets in front of me here.
Number 2, clear to land at 4668.
I got the runway in sight. Ooh, nice sunshine right in my eyeballs. I'll watch that UPS there.
G'day, Zeppelin,
I think he's going right. A little high. Nose down a little bit. This is an extremely long runway, so we're not going to have any problems hitting it. Trying to wait until the last second to turn in here. Alright, that's UPS landing right next to us on the parallel runway. Max 8. Come on, line up. We're definitely a little high. But like I said, we got a long runway. Back a little bit. Get ourselves centered. We got time. No stress here.
25-7. Have a great day, JetBlue 39.
And we're on the ground. Reverse throttle. Little lag here. What is that UPS plane doing? Guys, we are here. Welcome to KJFK. We've made it on the runway. We are landing. We have landed. It's an extremely long runway. Let's see where we want to go here. Gonna head all the way back to that building over there. Get out of the way of all these big boys. Yeah, that one's kind of blocked. We can go over here. Set off into the dirt. Make our own taxiways.
Mark Tower Delta 2551 at Heavy for 4 right.
Just above 87.
Third land 4 right, Delta 2551.
Hop over here real quick. Just kind of get out of the way. Turn off our landing lights. Flaps back up to 0. Now, this is where I'm spending the night. You don't like JFK? You're not a fan of New York?
.7 Delta 424, good day.
Fenced in. Just realized that. Well, I'm just gonna park it right here. I don't know where the GA is at this airport. I'll have to figure that out. Put the brakes on. Engines off. Cut the engines. Jack, thank you, man. Thank you for the like, buddy. Oh, that nice spooling down sound. Let's get everything off. And that's gonna do it for us. Turn off main power. Continue. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to John F. Kennedy in New York. We made it. And KORD, Orlando. You want to go to Orlando? It's going to be a while before we get to Orlando. Next, we're heading up to DC, and that's going to be on Monday. Like I said, guys, I'm taking the weekend off. Man himself. What's up, Jar? Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, no worries, buddy. Always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure. Guys, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have a great day. I will be back, like I said, on Monday. Don't forget to check me out on YouTube, Instagram, and of course here on Facebook at Just Above Reality. Let's see, we're gonna go raid somebody here to end off the stream. Take a look here, who we can hit. Who we gonna hit? Who we gonna raid? Nathan will definitely do Orlando soon. That's coming up. It was great to meet you too, buddy. Thank you for flying with me today. Definitely had a lot of fun on this short but lovely trip. Let's see here. I gotta go to creator page, creator studio. Let's see who we're gonna raid. Creator tools. Okay, for some reason it's not seeing it. Let's see if we can do it over here. So, it doesn't always work the way I want it to work.
Verify we cleared your line for JetBlue 762.
They changed things up here.
Cleared your line for left, JetBlue 762.
It didn't tell us how to do it.
JetBlue 179 left for right.
Let's see.
Third line 4 right, JetBlue 817.
Alright, they changed things up here. Let's see. Alright guys, I'm going to try to see if this works now. Ending and going to a raid. If not, thanks again for watching. 5:30, you are crazy, man. Go to bed. You guys have a great night, guys. I'll see you next time. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see. Who we gonna do? Who we got here? Is anybody on that we know? No, nobody I personally know, but yeah, let's just send you over to this guy. Alright guys, you have a great one. See you guys next time.
Die Peugeot Electric Days. Elektro- und Hybridmodelle zum Preis.
Ground Red Bull 2-1, could you please send the baggage?
Red Bull 2-1 baggage is on the way.
Ground severe tree 0.
Alright, clear land at 46.